Hey, Vision Chasers, Dr. Bird here. You were made for greatness. You were made to do great things. And if you're at a point in your life where you're a little uncertain about that fact, I have a message for you. Your decisions, the decisions that you make throughout the day, tell the story of what's going on in your mind regarding your expectations out of life. Because you see, it's our mind generates thoughts, and our thoughts end up leading to our actions. It's your actions, not your words, that are the evidence of you passionately chasing after a vision of success that you believe in. And that last part is very important. You've got to believe in your vision of success because that's your vision of success. Now, if you've bought into or committed to a vision of success that someone else put on you, or if you've kind of committed to a vision of success, but you're kind of putting in half the effort. It's a struggle, it's a grind each and every day. That means that you've not fully committed to that vision of success. That's not your vision of success. And I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important. It's very important that each and every day you purpose yourself to chase after a vision of success that you 100% believe in with your full heart. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. And one of the worst feelings in the world is to come to a point in your life where you look back over your life and you realize the current situation that you're in, and you realize that, man, they could be better, they could be different had I not made the decision that I made in the past, or had I done things that I know that I should have done. Those are that's just a that's a very that's not a really good feeling. And this week, the quote of the week is, the eagle does not hunt flies. The eagle does not hunt flies. That means, ladies and gentlemen, the way that applies to you is that, once again, you were made for greatness. You were made to do great things. Don't think small. You need to think big. A person who chooses to remain in uncertainty regarding their vision of success, regarding their purpose in life, they're thinking small. They're an eagle that's hunting flies. But here's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over. The good news is you've got time. The good news is you can make an adjustment today. You can make the change today. And when you make that commitment to change, when you make that commitment, you have just moved closer to your vision of success. And that is great news, because you see, the thing about it is, vision chasers, when it comes to time, vision chasers respect time. Vision chasers understand that time is continually moving. Time is not going to wait for us. And so, as vision chasers, we are focused 100% on winning each and every day. That means making more good decisions than bad decisions. Vision chasers respect time, and therefore they do not waste it. So I'm going to give you 3 tips to think bigger, because eagles don't hunt flies. Eagles don't hunt flies. Number 1, the vision of success. You need to find your vision of success, and it's got to be something that you believe in 100%. Don't let anyone else tell you what your vision of success is. And sometimes it's going to take a little bit of reflection. It's going to take some time. It might not happen overnight. Think of an architect. An architect doesn't just buy a bunch of materials and say, here, okay, go build a building. No, an architect is very methodical. They're very thoughtful. They're slow in the process. They put pen to paper. They're thinking about what they want to do, what they want it to look like. There's planning and preparation. So it is with your life. You've got to spend some time reflecting, thinking, questioning yourself. What do you like? What's fun? What do you think? What do you want to do with this one life that you've been given? You've got to take some time really thinking about that. And in your thinking, you need to ask, you need to explore, and you need to experiment, because it's not going to happen overnight. But when you do find it, you'll know it. I guarantee it. For me, I'll never forget when I set foot in a middle school to do some volunteer work. Once I got in there with those kids and I was working with them, like the light bulb went off. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. I was so happy when I discovered that. So you'll know it when you find it. The second thing is this: in order to think big, because eagles were not meant to hunt flies. Second thing is this: you need to think opportunity looks like work, accept it. Here it is again. This is the way you need to think. Opportunity looks like work, accept it. That's just the way it is. In order to move closer to your vision of success, you're going to have to do things that are not convenient. You're going to have to do things that look like extra. You're going to have to do things that other people don't want to do. And you're going to have to do things that are not instinct to you. They're not instinctive to you to want to do. But you know in your heart that, oh, this will get me closer to my vision of success. I don't want to do it, but I've got to do it because opportunity looks like work. Number three, in order to think big, because eagles don't hunt flies, you need to think big. There's greatness in you. You were made to do great things. Number three is this: you need to think not can, but how. It's not a matter of can, but how. We celebrate, tell the story of, and quote individuals throughout history that have done amazing things, amazing inventions, amazing discoveries, amazing innovations, all kinds of things throughout history. And one of the things that we really, really admire about them is that they were always possibility thinkers. Because ultimately in your life, you're going to come up against obstacles that are going to be really, really difficult. Obstacles that perhaps maybe no one else has dealt with before. And there's going to be possibly a small voice in your mind that says, this cannot be done. But vision chasers are a little bit different. They're a little bit different. They assess the situation. They think about it. And they say, no, I don't want to hear that this can't be done. How can it be done? How can it be done? That's a different way of thinking. That takes more energy, more effort. And there are simply people who just don't want to give that effort. But that's not you, because you're a vision chaser. You are going to put in the work to actually think, how can this be done? Because it's not a matter of can, it's a matter of how. That's an entirely different perspective. And that perspective is going to help you win your days and get closer to your vision of success. Now, to sum them up, 3 tips to think big, because once again, eagles don't hunt flies. So number 1, you got to find your vision of success, your vision of success, the one that you believe in, what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And then number 2, opportunity looks like work, accept it. Opportunity looks like work, accept it. It's okay, a little extra work, that's not going to help you. Do whatever you have to do in order to move closer to your vision of success. And then number 3, you need to think it's not a matter of can, but how. How can you make it happen? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you're going to overcome obstacles, how you're going to overcome failure in order to move closer to your vision of success. Well, Vision Chasers, I thank you so much for watching. That's our quote of the week. And just remember, you were made for greatness. You're supposed to be doing great things. Don't you ever forget that. And then if you ever come to a point where you're uncertain, you're wavering a little bit, please watch this video. I want the best for you. You're a vision chaser. Well, thanks again. And until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision. Bye.